afternoon, boys and girls. Welcome to the Yellow Bus Guy channel, and it's Friday after a very eventful week. Week started out normal enough, and then we had a massive snowstorm on a Tuesday night. Was it Tuesday night? Yeah, Tuesday night. And we got over 8 inches of snow at my house anyway, by the time it was over, said and done with. Yeah, so we were off school Wednesday because of the weather. It was all in different parts of the city. It was not so bad. In other areas it was really bad. But anyway, at my house we got about 8 inches of snow. Wet, heavy. It was a beautiful snow. I mean, it stuck to everything. It stuck to all the wires. All the tree branches were covered. I mean, it's really something to look at. And as you can see, it's gone that quick. It all mostly melted yesterday. It went up, got up to like almost 60 degrees yesterday, and melted most of it off, except where it was piled up real deep. And then this weekend we're supposed to have huge amounts of rain on Saturday all day, which is not so bad. It'll wash the salt off the roads anyway. Some of our firefighters. Pleasure Ridge, that's the district that protects my house. But anyway, as far as bus updates go, we got just under 6,800 miles. We got 6,792 miles on it with no issues. My neighbor that parks next to me, she had to turn hers in. It's making this sound, if it were a gasoline engine, it sounded exactly like it was missing a spark plug. When it was sitting there idling, you know, normal idle, you couldn't hear it. But you give it any power at all, and it made a chugging sound out there, as if a spark plug was missing. So I think it went in the shop to get that looked at. And that's not the first bus I've heard doing that. Hopefully mine will escape that. So I have to wait and see. Yeah, this is a little different route than what we've been on before. Dixie Highway's backed up really bad. And the other route you've been with me on is Cane Run. And Cane Run, Dixie, and this road roughly parallel one another. This road lies between Dixie Highway and Cane Run. So the speeds in general a little bit lower, but I found it to be less traffic. Speed limit here is 45. But there's fewer cars to deal with. It's a more pleasant drive. And this finally ends at Cane Run, but you miss a vast majority of riding on that 4-lane section of it, where it looks like more like a highway. Runs through all the industrial parks and everything. I don't know how many of you guys keep up with current events, and you know, with the recent school violence in Maryland, and then first in Florida and now Maryland recently. And then YouTube has announced that they're going to basically change the terms of service, or the rules of the game, which is pretty much going to put all the gun channels out of business, the way they worded it. They'll be able to shut everybody down based on terms of service, and it's the only constitutional right that is actively discriminated against. And I don't know. Yes, yeah, I understand. You know, yeah, guns do kill people. That's what they're originally made for. To hunt and mainly to wage war on your fellow man. But the vastest majority of people who own guns commit no crimes with them. And all the gun channels, at least the gun channels I watch, nobody talks about hurting people. Nobody out there going, this will blow your head clean off. We all understand what they can do to people. They're, the biggest majority of gun owners, I think, own guns because, for one, they're fun to shoot. And there's different aspects to people who collect guns. I mean, there's one, it's a historic. Some people like to collect historic weapons. Other people are fascinated by the mechanical aspect of them, how they work. You know, there's all the different methods that have been come up with and make firearms work. It's fascinating stuff. And not only that, but some of the craftsmanship that goes into some of these guns, they're just beautiful things to look at. But anyway, it sounds like in a little less than a month they're going to enact these new terms of service. And the few firearms videos I have, especially the ones with the Winchester 190, they're basically tutorial in nature. You know, how to disassemble, how to reassemble, how to make certain repairs. Those will get banned. They'll fix it so that nobody can watch those. They could possibly earn my channel a strike. So I'm probably going to have to take down all my gun videos, or at least make them private for now. Which is a shame, because, you know, there's people out there that... Nice red light run there, dude. There's a lot of people that own these rifles. And like me, I've had mine since I was 10 years old, my Winchester 190. And there's a lot of people that, you know, it belonged to their grandfather and now it's theirs. And they want to know how to take care of them. And my videos show how to tear it down, clean it properly, and then reassemble it. And there's a common issue with the barrel nut, and I show how to fix that. And but you know, they're harmless videos. They don't promote violence or, you know, talk about hurting people or anything like that. But yeah, it's a no-no according to Google. Anyway, this is going on and on and on about one subject too much. Anyway, we got one more week of school before spring break. Woohoo! And it's been a long haul. I think everybody's getting a little bit salty. Drivers are tired, the kids are tired, and this is a much needed break. And Mrs. Bus Guy and I are going to go camping. Take our first camping trip of the season. And my wife is so excited. I'm excited too, but she's so excited. Ready to go. Take our little pop-up and get out of town for a while. I think I'll take a float plane with me because there's a lake, a small lake, where we're going. Maybe do a little float flying while I'm there. Well, you guys have a safe weekend. Stay out of trouble. Be nice to somebody today. Be nice to somebody every day. If everybody was nice to somebody, went out of their way to be nice to somebody once a day, just think how nice things would be. That'd be awesome. But anyway, be safe. Thanks for coming around. Like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.